we are kicking things off with major news in the world of tennis. Britain's Emma Raducanu has withdrawn from the Italian Open due to a post-viral illness that has kept her off the WTA Tour for 2 months. We dive into exactly what happened during her recent media conference and what this means for her comeback plans. Find out why the #1 player is taking a necessary step back and what her future looks like on the court.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALEN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the growing discontent among top tennis players regarding the French Open's prize money. Jannik Sinner, Aryna Sabalenka, and Coco Gauff are publicly criticizing the current payout structure, arguing that players deserve a much bigger share of the tournament's massive revenue. We explore the serious demands being made, including the possibility of a player boycott, and whether the players are ready to take collective action to change the game. We shift gears now to university athletics, where the #4 men's tennis team has made a huge statement by opening up the UTR Sportsnet Championship against the #5 NC Central team this Wednesday. This is a major matchup we need to cover, detailing the intensity of this collegiate tennis battle and the stakes involved for both institutions. And finally, we wrap up with a quick but important state caution. We're looking at the latest updates regarding state precautions against bug-borne illnesses, giving you the essential health information you need to stay safe. Don't miss any of these crucial updates. Stay tuned right here for all the breaking news. Noi Dung Kai Tight. British tennis star Emma Raducanu has withdrawn from the Italian Open following a post-viral illness that has kept her sidelined from the WTA Tour for 2 months. Raducanu announced her withdrawal shortly after a media conference in Rome, having been practicing in the city since Saturday. And the withdrawal comes as Raducanu continues her slow recovery. She expressed confidence in her progress, stating, "I feel really good right now in terms of where I am headed. I think I have put a lot of good work in the last 3 weeks, but it's relatively early on in my return. I had 6 weeks almost of doing nothing, just trying to recover from the virus, and it takes a lot out of you physically. I'm feeling in a better place, not 100%, and I feel like I have got a great purpose and a way about how I am approaching things right now." And Raducanu had last played in Indian Wells on March 8th and has missed the Miami Open and clay court events in Linz and Madrid due to her symptoms. Despite the setback, she has maintained a training regimen, practicing at the National Tennis Centre in London and the Furrer Academy near Benidorm. She emphasized her commitment to returning fully fit, noting that the clay courts are physically demanding. She stated, "Coming onto the clay courts is much more physically demanding than potentially other surfaces, but I want to come back 100% ready. I have been building my way up slowly and looking forward to when I get out there." And this withdrawal means Raducanu will miss the Italian Open. She has a final opportunity to compete in a WTA event before the French Open in either Strasbourg or Rabat in 2 weeks. If she misses the entire clay swing, she will be absent for 3 months before the grass court season begins. Even if fit for Roland Garros, she will compete as an unseeded player. Her world ranking is currently 30, and she will drop several places as she is no longer able to defend points from last year. And during her time in Rome, Raducanu was accompanied by friend and former LTA national coach Jane O'Donoghue and physio Emma Stewart. Raducanu also reconnected with Andrew Richardson, who coached her to her 2021 US Open victory. She mentioned staying in touch, but indicated there are no immediate plans to resume their partnership. /N. Top tennis stars are voicing strong dissatisfaction over the proposed prize money structure for the French Open in 2026, demanding a significant increase in their share of tournament revenue. Leading figures such as Jannik Sinner, Aryna Sabalenka, and Coco Gauff have publicly criticized the current payout structure, which allocates €2.8 million, $3.28 million, to to men's and women's singles champions and €1.4 million, $1.64 million, to runners-up. Sabalenka stated on Tuesday at the Italian Open that players deserve a larger percentage of the revenue, suggesting a potential boycott if their demands are not met, calling it the only viable way to fight for their rights. A group of players highlighted a declining share of revenue, noting that the players' portion of Roland Garros tournament revenue has dropped from 15.5% in 2024 to a projected 14.9% in 2026. Given estimated tournament revenues exceeding €400 million, they argue that prize money as a percentage of revenue will remain significantly below the 22% requested by players to align Grand Slams with ATP and WTA combined 1,000 events. Beyond prize money, the players have raised other unresolved issues with tournament officials, including demands for better representation, improved health provisions, and better pension schemes across the 4 Grand Slam tournaments. Goff emphasized the need for collective action, stating that making significant progress requires unionization, and that collaboration could lead to widespread movement among players. She stressed the importance of addressing these issues for all players, especially lower-ranked competitors, aiming to leave the sport in a better state for future generations. The French Open is set to begin its qualifying rounds on May 18, with the main draw commencing on May 24. University of Tennessee at Chattanooga Athletics hosted a significant matchup on Wednesday, as number 4 men's tennis faced number 5 NC Central in the UTR Sportsnet Championship. The event marked a key stage in the national tennis tournament, with both teams vying for a spot in the next round of the championship. The competition was intense, showcasing the high level of play expected at this level of collegiate tennis. Further details regarding the match results and tournament progression will be released as the tournament continues. Whiteville stays alive in tennis playoffs. Whiteville has successfully navigated the challenging landscape of the tennis playoffs, securing a place in the competition. The team's resilience and performance throughout the rounds have impressed observers, marking a significant achievement for the community. Meanwhile, state health officials have issued cautionary advisories regarding bug-borne illnesses. The alert serves as a reminder for residents to remain vigilant and take necessary precautions to prevent the spread of infectious diseases within the community. Officials urge the public to follow recommended guidelines to ensure collective safety and well-being.